It started out like very much one or two people. I never thought of myself as a business person. Nursing is a great career, but it's also really good at stifling ideas. I didn't understand business. I didn't understand finance. Does it make any money? And like, we were like 2 years in here, not paying myself a cent. I then had a second baby. We were 4 years into the business when I went, I either make a business of this or I stay working full time. Just to really add a lot of pressure. My husband also wasn't working at the time because he was building our house. So it was that pressure cooker of no money, time pressure, young kids. There was a lot of pressure to make the decision to stay and work full time at the hospital, or if I wanted to birth beat, it couldn't be a hobby. Like, started bootstrapped, didn't pay myself. It was a combination of grants. And once I was becoming more aware around profitability and profit margins and setting very clear financial goals, that was 10 grand. I remember at the time, it was very much needed. A lot of times the bank account has just got to that almost we're not going to be able to pay wages, push through for another month. Because I was bootstrapped, I knew that I could pick up some extra shifts. We had really strict, tight budgets at home. You know, like we did the hard yards to make sure that we could get through that time. I think that's often where a lot of businesses fold because it just gets too hard. Yes, we took on VC investment, % of the business for a $50,000 base. It wasn't grand. It wasn't the right cultural fit. I didn't have a go-to person. I thought when you took on investment, it would be like having that mentor, the advisors, people I could reach out to. That was not what we experienced. Worked hard is an understatement. We had our final tranche on June 30 and I had a total hip replacement and was in hospital for 9 days, 10 days later. So in terms of like pushing yourself to your physical and mental limits, on reflection, I was there. So lots of wins out of the business, but lots of sacrifices and compromises were also made in my personal life.
What's one word that summarizes your experience as an entrepreneur?
The first word that came to my mind, and this isn't very positive, is exhausting. So I don't think that's very inspiring, but I would say fun. It is fun.